All right, so Taj, this is day five of 30 teams in 30 days, and today we're talking about the Chicago Bulls. Day two was one of the bottom feeders in the East. Not not last, not packed down at the bottom. They have Zach Levine. He's a really good player. He's one of the best shooters in the league. I I don't know. I thought the Bulls are gonna be good this year, but they disappointed me. What do you think of the Bulls?
I don't know. Like it depends on what you qualify as good. Maybe eight seed. Like I don't see them being around anywhere around the six seed, seven, eight seed. I think that was their ceiling for this year. But this Bulls team moving forward. I mean, last season it was hard for them. We heard about problems with the coaching staff. Heard about problems with the administration. So it was a tough year for the players. We heard about a lot of players complaining that I mean, I don't know how I feel about the players complaining about they're getting worked too hard. You are young players. You're supposed to work hard. The veterans. You haven't earned that right yet to tell your coach, okay, we need a break. But they got rid of their coach. They brought in Billy Donovan. I think Billy Donovan is an extremely great coach. I think he's a great coach. He's a top 10 coach in the NBA. I think he's gonna do some magic for them. But they had a disappointing season last year in my eyes. I think they can do better. Moving forward, their cap space. I don't know. They have Otto Porter signed to a lot of money. He may opt out. That's about $28 million. If he opts out, they'll have $24 million in cap space. I think he's going to opt in. I don't think Otto Porter is going to get that kind of money on the market. So I think he opts in. Other than that, they don't even have enough cap space to even say let's go out and get anybody. Maybe they have to get rid of some guys, and I don't know, bringing a guy like a Jay Crowder, bringing a guy like Dragic. You're not going to get big time free agents in Chicago because the team isn't good. The players just are not going to want to come there. You have to get one of these lower tier guys that can add value to your team. Like I say, Jay Crowder, maybe Ibaka. You need a big. You need some defense. I think you should get Ibaka. You need Jay Crowder. You need a wing that can play defense. You need to go get a Jay Crowder. In terms of point guard issues, I think Kobe White, he was okay at point guard for them. But I don't think he's the answer for long term. He's not a playmaker. He's not a playmaker at all. He's a scoring point guard. So he's more so a two guard. So I think you could get a guy like a Dragic. Even if they have the fourth pick in the draft, they could get that guy, the foreign guy. I forget where he's from, Israel. Danny Avija. I think he's a small forward. He's a playmaker. I think he'd be great for them at that fourth spot. I don't want to see them draft Obi Toppin because they already have Larry Marketing. They already have Wendell Carter. I think those guys are already set in stone as parts of the organization. And you bring in Obi Toppin, now you got three potential bigs on the floor. I don't think that's vital for this team. This team needs a playmaker. This team needs a wing that can play some defense. So other than that, the Bulls, they're in a tough spot, but I think Billy Donovan is going to do some good work with them. Like I don't know who else they could bring in. I don't see who they could trade for. That's out there. Who's going to be on the market? Maybe a Buddy Hield, but I still don't think Buddy is gonna be able to take them to that next level. I think they'll just plateau maybe with Buddy, but right now it's rough for the Bulls.
Yeah, this Bulls team is they. I mean, they were kind of disappointing this season. Looking they had a lot of good upcoming young players going into the season. All right, now they got Kobe White, Zach Levine. You're saying, all right, this thing looking pretty good, and they were disappointing. And Billy Donovan, I mean, he's an okay coach. I wouldn't say he's like a really good coach because he did have a lot of good players in OKC, and they never really got the job done. So I mean, he is a above average coach. I wouldn't say he's a really good coach. But if we look at this team, like they have a lot of young players. Like who else potential? And I think that some of these guys are starting to step on each other's foot. So Zach Levine is the real deal. That brother he could light it up from the outside, get to the rim, and he could jump out of the gym. He could do anything you want. Defense is one of their problems. Hopefully, Billy Donovan comes in and addresses that. We saw this year. OKC was pretty good on defense, but you could probably say that was mostly Chris Paul. But um, Defense is one of their issues. I think they should, you know what I think they should do? They should package Kobe White, Laurie Marketing, and Thaddeus Young, and couple all these young guys, and go
No,
get
no, you
yourself a
can't get
stop.
rid of marketing. You can't get rid of marketing. Marketing is probably the best player on the team at this point.
Well, no, I
Levine,
wouldn't put him
Levine,
over
Levine.
Levine. Yeah, but I mean, like if you want to get somebody who could get you over the hump, you know, you package marketing and you go and get somebody like a star player who's way better than him. You know, you
Who is out there? Who's out there though? That's my thing. They have pieces, but who was out there? Who you think is out there?
well, I mean, you know, you got plenty guys. You never really know who was out there until the phones started ringing and stuff. You know, we didn't expect how this off season went to go down like with all these trades and stuff. So you never know what these teams could pull off. So I feel like if they package some of these guys, you know, if they want to keep marketing, all right, then package Levine's, put some centered around Levine and ship him out and go bring yourself in a star. We think marketing is the guy, but I think Levine is the guy, and I think they should
No,
package.
I think all two of those guys should stay.
Well, they
Levine and
won't.
marketing should stay. Everyone else should be on the market.
Yeah, but you won't get anything. You know, no team's going to trade you
There's
a
no
star player.
superstar.
But you know, I mean, if you're trying to trade for a star player, you know, no team's going to turn down say, all right, you got to give us one of these guys. You know what I mean?
You're
So
not going to get a star player. There's no team that's going. That's just literally no team that's trading their star player. Maybe Devin Booker, but I don't see like that. That's all I can think of right now. Devin Booker. Maybe if you want John Wall, like I don't know who else is out there. I just honestly don't know who else is out there in terms of stars that are tradable. Maybe a Chris Paul. You could
But I
probably
mean,
get
everybody
CP3.
is tradable. You just gotta present the right offer, and then things will start to shake up. This, you know, you never know what's gonna happen, especially in the NBA. You know, you see it all the time.
The problem is a lot of teams are contenders. There's no clear cut best team in the NBA. A lot of teams are contenders. Teams are not
Yeah,
giving up their star players. Maybe in the past when you had the dynasties with the Warriors, the Heat, the Lakers and Celtics, maybe them. But right now the NBA is open. No team is gonna give up their chances to get a guy like marketing on a pick. They're not going to give their chance. Everyone really thinks they have a chance. Every team with a great player thinks they have a chance. That's why I just don't see which great player the Bulls go and get. I just think you just got to get some lower name guys with great upside, great value from free agency. That's the best I could say for this team right now. But I think Billy Donovan is a great coach. He's Billy Donovan is a 2-time NCAA championship champion. He's great with young guys. I think that's why he chose the Bulls job out of all the other openings. He's great with young guys. I think he'll get these guys in shape. But we gotta be real. Like, what's the ceiling for the Bulls? 6 seed, like in the East. Like, what do you think is the ceiling? They're not better than Toronto, not better than Boston, not better than Miami, not better than Philly, and you're not going to be better than Brooklyn. That's already 5. So, what do you think is their ceiling? 6. I, I think
maybe
I think
7.
Orlando was still going to be good. Um, I don't know. I don't like. Will you like 6 seed, 7 seed?
Yeah, I think like 6 seed is where they would max out. Like if everything goes right, you know, they could max out at the 6 seed. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough for most
The
young teams.
the ideal for the Bulls would be for LaMelo Ball to fall in them. I think they would love for LaMelo to fall because the reality of the situation is they don't have a playmaker. And then you got 2 guys in that backcourt who's short. You don't want another short guy. So I think get him LaMelo Ball. I think because I think if they get Melo, they would be open to trading Kobe White. And I honestly think Kobe White is tradable right now. I don't think they're happy with what they got in Kobe White. Like you already know what it is. He's gonna score, but he's gonna be inconsistent. He's not gonna be able to shoot as much. He's not gonna play defense. I think they will get Melo. They'll be happy with Melo, Levine, and Markkinen, and everyone else will probably be tradable. And then but I think next year would be ideal for the Bulls. They'll have more money.
Yeah,
Auto part will be off the books. That's gonna open. That's gonna open like $30 million. Who else is gonna be off the books for them? Chris Dunn is gonna be off the books. I'm looking at this right now. They have a lot of guys that's going to books. Denzel Valentine, like I think next year will be ideal for them. Right now, they're in a tough situation because they're on the cusp of the
Yeah,
playoffs, but it's the East, and you don't have any cap space, and you got young players.
yeah,
But
yeah.
let's just see how it plays out with Billy Donovan with the new coach. Let's see how it plays out. If it's not working, I don't know. You at the deadline, you get rid of some guys, and you work towards the off season.